What's up, everybody? We're doing a dev stream. Holy crap. I got so aggravated earlier. I dropped a bunch of cards and then struggling to get them out. Freaking broom fell over. I had to move everything out of the way to get the broom. It blew up. No, I'm talking about how easily angry I get. The fireworks were great. They're scary. Huh? I was just talking about general. I was talking to like the stream. What?
They call it fire. Don't you remember?
Yeah. That's what fireworks. Oh, that's what fireworks do. Why you give me an attitude? Now, Lola's so mean to me, guys. Always give me an attitude. Let me do anything. Go away, fly. Leave me alone. I'm a ninja. Go away. Oh my god. This is really good soda. Need to go wash my water bottle out. Man, why is everything so quiet on here? I got set back to 4 dB and it's acting like it can barely hear me. Now I'm paranoid. I gotta go check it and make sure it's working. Okay, why is this not in my view channel? It is definitely too quiet. I don't even know why. Alright, boosting it back to 5 dB like I had 10 years ago when I was playing Atlas. I don't understand anything. It just keeps changing and I don't know why. Advanced audio properties. Why can't I access that? It's so annoying. I have to turn off my overlay just to get to the audio properties. It's stupid. It's dumb. How small can I make this? Dock toolbar, source toolbar. Get rid of the icon, get rid of the toolbar. What is the status bar? No, we need the status bar. I can stay. Dock toolbar. We'll leave that. There's no reason to get rid of that. What else can I hide? Controls. Can I do that from here? File. Scene collection, tools. Controls, scene transitions. I have an idea. That. I'm gonna unlock the dock. I'm gonna stick all of this into one thing. That way I don't have to turn everything on and off every single damn time. Audio mixer. And where can I put this? Probably underneath the chat, maybe. What? I want it underneath. Why? Why won't you work? Damn it. Dock. Alright, well, let's put this here. We'll put this here. And then trying to put the channel. It's like a tiny pixel. There we go. And then can I shrink this? Sources. Ah, you bitch. Okay, that kind of works. Only problem is I can't move. That's just a big rectangle. Wow, this is lame. This stream kind of sucks already. I'm doing a shit job. If I turn see-through windows on, I can just hide the entirety OBS. I could turn that on and off. I don't have to like drag anything around or anything. I'm just gonna go with this. See how that works. Maybe put it down here. Here. I have the added benefit of being able to scroll. That's cool, I guess. I wish there was like a minimalism mode or something. Well, anyways, for people who have been viewing my dev streams, if I turn this in texture mode, it's gonna lag out. Don't know why. This is the blood canyon that I've been working on for like the past 100+ episodes. And this is the outer world. Normally, games, especially retro games, they just they use like a really basic geometry, and then they use like a skybox outside the level. Usually, if you go outside the level, you just fall into it and die. I decided to make mine. You can leave. You can go outside. Um, but yeah, just for the sake of immersion, I'll let players leave the thing. If I have time, I want to add extra secrets and put them out here in the outer area. If I got time for it. If not, whatever. I gotta also do some dressing on the outer level and put some objects on it to cover up this harsh transition here. So I don't really want to add any more detail to Blood Canyon. I might have to, but I don't want to. But yeah, anyways, just stick to regular mode, like this, and I'm gonna actually lock that. I can't tell if I'm moving stuff or not. It freaks me out. So I go over here. Ah, shit. I still need this. I still need this selected. Alright, and then, yeah, somewhere over here. Somewhere here. See that? Can't see anything over there. I'm gonna put something here. I think I know it. I'm gonna put a destroyed ship here. but it's like crashed into a hoodoo. This is too small. It's bigger. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm going to separate this and mark it. And then the back side is the one that's going to be marked. This is at a different angle than those. And then we'll take and actually I will. Should I add to this or make it? We'll make it a separate object. So let's do the edge. Selected. We're gonna add a mesh. We're gonna add a torus.
Did it save me?
What are we talking about?
I have to do somersault.
That's not my fault. Larry and Nelly told you to do your stuff. I mean, I got held back. I got held back twice. I'm a making my own game, and you know, I had a good job until they laid everybody off, but I could get another one. What's wrong with me? I'm all mucusy. What the fuck? I better check the chat because this looks a little funky. Right. Actually, I can go lower. I don't think about it. Maybe all the way in there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's much easier to deal with than what I was doing. It's not as flexible, but I can always like move it. these. These things are huge. There. What's wrong with my trash can? Why is it not shutting? I gotta go wash my hands. You like discipline, girl? You need to work on your discipline. Huh? That's the opposite of discipline. Huh? What is discipline? Discipline? Doing nothing? Being lazy?
Tired.
Yeah, I was tired when my dad had forced me to mow half a football field every week.
Well, my parents don't force me to do that.
That builds a lot of good discipline.
I'm a little baby. I don't need
I was doing that before I was 10 years old. Just saying, I was washing dishes when I was 6.
watching what?
I was doing the dishes when I was 6 years old.
Your parents.
I mean, that's how you get discipline. You gotta just start young. Right? I don't count that as abuse because usually, if I did a good job, they would give me something. So, like usually it was just money, like $20.
Football fields for Taco Bell.
Huh?
Football fields for Taco Bell.
I mean, you could. That is something you could do. I've done that. I got because I didn't have an allowance. I had to do chores, and they had to be big chores. And I would get money. I'd buy like McDonald's or something, Wendy's. Yeah, I break my garbage can. I broke it. I fixed it. Dude, this cheap ass fucking thing. What's up? Something's like blocking it. I don't know what's blocking. I don't know. I gotta wash my hands again. Alright, I don't need that open. I gotta think about this. This has a lot of unnecessary segments, I think. I'm not sure yet. Stop it, you bitch. Ooh, bitch. What the, yes, the, wait, that's not the normal. That's the normal. And then I could probably delete some of these lines. Delete edge loops. Don't need this one either, I don't think. Perfect. That looks like a pretty cool spaceship. And then I guess we'll just paint the engine. That should do. That should do. Now I just gotta make it look completely fucked up. It might actually be better just to put that at center. At center. Now I know this is not how. So now we can see where it's been destroyed. And then I can take and extrude these little cards. Oops. This will represent like torn and twisted metal when it has it, you know, when it slid down and got all fucked up. Obviously, I'll have to like texture it. So. Any of them that are clipping are gonna need. You bitch. I don't want 3 with how it happened. One on this one. I never done anything like this before, so this is purely just experimental. That should look pretty good. It's not gonna look perfect, but it should look decent, especially far away. I know it's going to be a much more cheap and effective method of making it look like a real crash. It looks pretty good. Kind of want like a thing hanging out, like just like a bunch of wires, just like hanging out onto the ground. All right. It is actually possible to get on this, I believe, with the jetpack. It might actually be possible. Jump in here, up here, jetpack. This one's just gonna be like completely curled up. This one. Damn it. Now I see the problem. It's because this triangle is too big. That looks pretty good. I think I need more droopy wires. This one's just gonna like follow the the hoodoo. It's just gonna like kind of droop down from there. Ah, I'm back. There we go. That'll work. Did you do your math yet? Huh? Do it. You know what you need? You need a one of those safety locks where you put your phone in, you can't open it, and then give the
I
key.
can't do anything on my phone anyway.
You just watching TikTok.
I don't have TikTok.
Well, what the heck were you watching?
I'm doing
Oh my god. Looks like you're struggling over there. Squirming.
This is what my mom told me to do.
What? Told you to do what?
Your skin.
Why? How does that help with you doing your math?
He's as smart as you.
I thought the brain is what makes people smart.
Huh?
I thought it was the brain that made you smart.
It's your skin.
That's freaky.
Sure, you'd be smart.
Hmm?
David, would you be smart without your skin?
I'd die from an infection, so I guess not.
Without your brain, you would still be alive. You'd eat a vegetable for like 3 seconds.
That's some morbid shit. Alright, let's see. We want the shuttle to show up correctly. These fucking crazy looking ants. Oh, hi, Spears. Ah, crap. I gotta fix my chat. It's not over all the way. What happened? Also, thank you. There you go, I fixed it. Oh no, I broke it. I broke it. Ah. There we go. No, that's not good enough. Hang on. Give it. There we go. I put the OBS in the wrong position, and your text was on top of the toolbox text down here, and it was blending in. I didn't see it. That's my bad. That's my
Also,
bad.
Balloon Boy to come get you.
Who?
Balloon Boy.
Balerian?
Balloon.
What's a Balerian? Is that like an alien?
Balloon Boy.
Balerian boy?
Balloon.
Baloo? From...
At parties.
I like that cartoon. The fucking, Imaginary Friends? House for Imaginary Friends?
Balloon.
Yeah, Baloo. He's cool.
Blue's Clues?
No, Blue from Imaginary Friends. It's good.
hit FNAF character, aka my favorite character.
That sounds cool. Alright, so yeah, this is just a crashed spaceship, y'all. Landed onto this hoodoo. This also, the spaceship's enormous. It's as big as the damn map. It's as big as Blood Canyon. It's bigger than Blood Canyon. Oh my god. This is a huge fucking ship. The scale of this thing is enormous. The mighty hoodoo didn't budge. Alright, bud. Get the hell out of here. What? Why is it timed? Shouldn't it just be like, you gotta do an assignment for the day? What?
I have to do an hour and a half of math.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
That's ridiculous. When I was doing school, we did assignments for the day.
Okay, well, it's summer school, and I do
Oh God,
Zoom.
summer school.
I do Zoom.
Summer school, I don't even know what that is.
I do Zoom. So, it's time.
I never went to summer school. I just got held back. Just repeated the year.
I do. It's not even summer school. It's just catching up on my math. Because math is the worst thing in the world.
Math is fun.
Maybe to you.
That's because you hadn't. If you say it's bad and you don't like it, you're not gonna enjoy it. You gotta have fun with it.
I never had fun with math. I used to have fun with math until I went into the grade I'm in. And now I hate it. It's so terrible.
You don't like puzzles?
No. Not math puzzles.
You don't like puzzles, anybody? Did they give you the formulas? If you had the formula, it's easy.
Formula.
Huh?
You sound like freaking formula.
Math formulas.
The answer?
No! You don't know what a math formula is?
The equation?
No, a math formula shows you how to properly do any equation. You might have a bunch. So they give you a bunch of variables in text. They don't write the equation out. They just give you the variables in text. Use the math formula to assign the variables in text into an equation, and then you solve it.
Like a hint?
No.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Math formula is the proper order of operations when you're doing an equation. Because you have to do it in a certain order, or it won't come out the correct answer. Just Google math formulas. Jesus Christ. It was back. Look, when you do the SATs in high school, the math formulas are on the back of the book.
Fairy sprinkle magic wand.
Oh my God.
Fairy sprinkle magic wand.
You just need to find a way to make math fun for yourself, Lola. That's what I did.
None of my friends think math is fun.
Huh?
Nobody in my class thinks math is fun, actually.
Okay. And?
I don't know.
You need to play some Dungeons and Dragons. You'd like math then. You don't like puzzles? That's messed up. You gotta improve your critical thinking skills, Missy. I do.
interrupted me earlier while I was watching the movie.
So you wasn't doing math.
David, why do you hate Final Destination?
What?
What's so bad about Final Destination?
It's gross.
Your fairy sprinkles magic wand.
It's complicated for me, Spears, because I like math when it's on my own terms. High school did a really bad job of making it fun. I had to make it fun for myself, because the way the high school did it, and middle school, they would present, like, especially division, like, or factors, I should say math factors. So, the intended way was to just brute force it, and I'm like, there has to be a better way to do this, because that was so dumb. So anytime we wanted to, I believe, simplify fractions or do certain divisions, we'd have to factor in numbers and do it the long way instead of the easier way. And that just bothered me, because it's like, I'm just brute forcing. Alright, let's do 2, 2, 2, 2, and like divide this in. And let's try 2. Oh, that took too long, so now I gotta do a different number. And then how many times does that go in this number? And it's just really tedious. And that's how middle school was teaching fractions and division. And it was awful. You just had to like brute force it. There was no other method. And a better method is to basically take your division or fraction and basically break it down and set aside like the odd number, and then do the even part first and then add in the odd after. It's easier to factor it in that way. I did that, but I was doing role-playing games. I was making like role-playing game rules. I never played it as a kid. Not really. I didn't play D&D for reals until like 2017. 2017, that's when I started my actual D&D campaign, the one I recorded. And then we played that till 2023, 2024. As a kid and teenager, I completely missed out on D&D. Nobody didn't want to play that shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, what's going on? So mapping is in the wrong spot. This should be somewhere else. No, reorder the back. Yes, that makes sense. Shading would be last. Oh, we don't even need shading anymore, do we? I'll just leave it there. Ah, man, that's like the perfect age. You lucky. Spears, she started playing D&D when she was 14. I mean, I started playing it earlier, but it was like really piecemeal. Like, it wasn't for realsies. It wasn't a proper campaign. At best, you could call it a one-shot, but not really. It was unconcluded. I played like demos, essentially. This looks... Actually, I think this would actually unwrap better if this ring was connected to the other ring.
Why do you think those fireworks caught on fire?
Because they're flammable? It don't matter. The fire, as long as it can burn, it will burn. Like water, it's a ratio thing. It's a threshold. Like if it ain't wet enough, it's gonna burn. Wow, that's crazy looking. What the hell? It turned it into a cylinder. Alright, well, I want to try a different wrap method. Let's do, oh, Dragonlance, that makes sense. One of the, earlier Nintendo games was a Dragonlance game. It was D&D. It was like a side, it was like, when you was in the open world area, it was like Zelda, but then when you went into a dungeon, it was like a side scroller. I actually know a little bit about Dragonlance. I think that's the one, if you get too high of a level, you get kicked out of the universe by the gods or something like that. I don't think it's an easy game. The impression I got was a pretty difficult game. Alright, something don't seem right here. Oh, I know what's wrong. I figured it out. I know what's wrong now. I'm just gonna unwrap this whole ring. This is like a V section here because of the card. Damn it! Damn it! Oh my god. I agree with that, except Dr. Gadget. That game, I rented it from Blockbuster. I almost beat it. That game was too hard. That last level was insane. It's just non-stop.
12 minutes left of math.
12 minutes! You did it. Congratulations. Damn, that's crazy. I knew there was like 2 or 3. I didn't know there was fucking 8. Jesus. There's the one from Atari, but I don't know. I don't think that's Dragonlance. It might be. I don't know. There's D&D on Atari. It's actually kind of impressive. Damn it, how do I keep making that mistake? Ugh. Oh my god, I keep hitting extrude. Why do I keep doing that? I want to rotate. Go, you damn bug. I just want to rotate. Yeah, you gotta pretty much do it from scratch. Like, take your code, manually figure out which class, or I don't even know. I'm just so used to class. I guess every programming language has classes function. You just have to convert it by hand, essentially. That's not too bad. At least you don't like if you're gonna port it. At least you don't have to write it from scratch. At least the code's already done. You just gotta convert it over. It'd be a whole other ordeal if you had to write it from scratch. That'd be a nightmare. Apparently, I have another thing here. I'm getting rid of that. Oh, and then we got 2. So we're gonna take this one. That. Rotate. Stick that there. One. Oh, we got another one right here. Ah, I hit E. Why do I keep hitting extrude? Why? That's true. We are, luckier. We got things easier, but at the price of you get less credit for your work. I don't think it'd be, you're not as appreciated as you would have been back then. Because I never hear anybody complain about uh, like coders and stuff like that from back then, unless it was like a bad game. Outside of bad games, nobody didn't really get eviscerated over that kind of stuff. Alrighty. There we go. We got the two little triangles right there. We got all the thingies. Perfect. The margins are a bit too tight, so I'm gonna actually change that a little bit. Yay! Yeah, let me see. If I got at least an hour, I think I'm good. Bye. We got an hour and 4 minutes. So we're gonna go to we'll go to texture paint mode. Go to object mode. We'll go to material mode, add new material. Crashed. Paint. And then we'll go to texture paint. And I'm going to add the layers. I'm just going to do base color. Crashed. Ship or crashed. Terminator. Base layer. One more minute. I'm about to end my stream too. Texture. Crash. Exterminator. Exterminator. And we'll just do the 3 layers for now. This will be multiply, and these two would just be mix. This is ready for painting, just to make sure. That's smear mode. We want. Where'd my brushes go? Stop that. Freaking jerk. It does paint. hit save, and then I'm gonna close this out. See you, Spears. Have a good day, night. I'm out of here. I gotta get ready for work. I got 9 minutes. I gotta leave in 9 minutes. I gotta get my shoes on. Bye. Ah, shit. I can't actually close this out. Is it controls? There you go.